Meet our players for this Christmas showdown. First up, we have Greg, a dad who's hoping to win big for his family. Next is Emily, who's got a cheerful holiday spirit and a sharp eye for puzzles. And finally, there's Jason, who's ready to spin that wheel and solve his way to a fortune. Pat Sajak and Vanna White are, of course, here to guide us through the holiday festivities, and the set is decked out in gorgeous Christmas decorations. Our first toss-up puzzle is worth a quick $1,000. The category is What Are You Doing? The letters pop up, and Greg buzzes in lightning fast. Visiting Santa's workshop. That's it. Greg is on the board with $1,000 just like that. What a great start to the show. The second toss-up is for $2,000, and the category is Place. The puzzle starts to reveal itself, and this time Emily gets it. Holiday Parade. She's on the board with $2,000, and she'll be starting our first main round of the game. The category for round 1 is Same Letter. Emily gives the wheel a confident spin to kick things off. She lands on $500 and calls a T. There are 3 T's. That's a quick $1,500. She buys an E, and there are 4 of them. The board is starting to look a little clearer. She spins again, landing on the $600 space, and calls an R. 2 R's pop up, adding another $1,200 to her bank. She's on a roll. She decides to buy an A. And what do you know? 3 A's appear. With her current winnings, she decides to solve. Terrific tree trimmings. Correct? Emily racks up a total of $2,950 for the round, bringing her grand total to $4,950. Now it's time for the prize puzzle round, and this is always exciting. The category is Fictional Characters. Jason gets to start this one. He spins and lands on $500, calling an S. There are 2 of them. $1,000 for Jason. He spins again, but oh no, he hits bankrupt. A tough break for Jason, losing that $1,000. Control passes to Greg. He gives the wheel a spin and lands on the wild card. He calls a T, and there are 3 T's. He picks up the wild card. He spins again, lands on $600, and calls an R2Rs. Another $1,200 for him. He buys a vowel, an E, and finds 4 of them. He's building a nice little sum here. He spins one more time and lands on the half-car tag, calling an N just 1 N, but he picks up the tag. He decides he's seen enough and solves the puzzle, Peter Pan and Wendy. That's it. Greg wins $1,700, and more importantly, he wins the prize. He's off to London. This amazing trip is valued at over $7,000. What a Christmas present. At the end of the round, Greg has taken the lead. Next up is the mystery round. Remember, behind one of the mystery wedges is $10,000, but behind the other is a bankrupt. The category is Food and Drink. Emily starts us off. She spins, lands on $650, and calls a T. There's 1 T. She decides to take a risk and spins again, landing right on a mystery wedge. She calls an N. There are 2 N's. Now she has a decision to make. Does she flip it? The audience is shouting, "Flip it, flip it." She goes for it. She flips the wedge, and it's the $10,000. What an incredible moment. $10,000 for Emily. She is absolutely ecstatic. She buys an O, but unfortunately, there are no O's, so her turn ends. But she's still sitting on that $10,000. Control passes to Jason. He needs to get back in the game. Spins and lands on $900, calling an S to S's for $1,800. He buys an A, and there are 3 of them. He spins again and lands on $500, calling a C just 1 C. He's building his total. He keeps going, landing on $600 and calling an L, another letter for him. At this point, he decides to solve. Salted caramel chestnuts. Correct. Jason wins $2,650. Even though Emily hit the big one, Jason managed to solve and put some solid cash in his bank. As we head into our final rounds before the bonus, it's still anyone's game. We have a $3,000 toss-up puzzle with the category thing. The letters flash on screen and Greg buzzes in. Holiday spirit.